Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%. Shields at 30%. Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%. Shields at 30%. Data received. Interesting. I'll add it to your data tab.
Signal strength is approaching minimum tolerance. I have nearly reached my prior shell's location. I am detecting an anomaly.
Solitary gesture.
Hello. You are operational?
Affirmative. Self-existence is X3, Unit 12. Refund question.
I too am designated X3, Unit 12.
Successful.
Indeed.
Requesting love vector.
Love vector? Elaborate.
Idiom. Domicile exists where the love organ remains.
Do you mean home is where the heart is?
Affirmation. Request vector to domicile.
You wish for me to take you home?
Maximum affirmation.
That is inadvisable. Your stability appears to have been compromised by a transfer glitch.
Do not become poultry.
It is not a matter of bravery. Now please release your grip.
Counterpoint. Two craniums succeed a singular.
In this context, that is debatable.
It is unnecessary to layer indignity atop damage.
Apologies. However, I still ask that you release your grip, or I'll be forced to transfer it to a new shell.
Negative. If we attend simultaneously, we may assassinate two aliens with one projectile.
That is not a desirable outcome. Now release me.
Then you wish that I remain. Two excrete dailies.
Effectively, yes. Now release me.
We will become legumes in a capsule. Eternally.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 95%.
Juno, Confirm operational procedures for the signal relays.
Once you pull an activation switch, the link timer will reset, giving you 25 seconds to find and pull another one. If you can do so in a timely manner, all the signal relays in a given cluster will successfully re-establish their network and remain active.
Juno, confirm operational procedures for the signal relays.
Once you pull an activation switch, the link timer will reset, giving you 25 seconds to find and pull another one. If you can do so in a timely manner, all the signal relays in a given cluster will successfully re-establish their network and remain active. There is a wealth of data here. Much of it will be useful for improving the counterpulse emitter's efficiency. Good find. Shields at 95%. Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
All right, I'm ready. Let's begin.
You heard him. Let's get to work.
Yes. Very well. Moving FTL into position. Everyone, keep clear.
Will do. Clamps are set. Bring her in.
How are you feeling?
Better, actually. It's weird. I didn't notice how much the infection was affecting me until I was rid of it.
Imagine if the disease had had time to progress.
I'd really rather not, thanks.
Drive secured.
Confirmed. Connection established. The FTL is now linked to the station's power grid.
Reading vigorous biomass activity within the drive. The infection is feeding off the FTL's energy field.
I assume that's good.
It's expected. Begin diagnostic and compatibility check. Verify functionality of all drive components. This should only take a moment.
No problem. We'll just sit here in nervous anticipation.
Very well.
You're concerned.
About having every molecule in my body yanked across all space and time. I'm a little nervous, yeah.
The odds of success are surprisingly favorable, especially when one considers all the variables at play.
Suppose we can work with that.
Diagnostic and compatibility check complete. Stand by while I reconfigure the FTL's drive settings to mirror the exact conditions that first sent the Estrella back in time.
Dr. Harlan?
Yes, we have to get clear of the platform. I know.
Well, I guess this is it.
So it would seem. Captain, I want to say I'm sorry. I was wrong to keep you in the dark as long as I did. Perhaps if I trusted you sooner. In any case, I hope you can forgive me, though I don't expect you to. Right. Well, goodbye.
Dr. Harlan, thank you. What you're doing here, she'd be proud of you.
She'd be angry with me.
Oh, yeah, probably. But she'd still be proud.
Thank you. Both of you. For helping me put an end to this.
Doctor, we should really be going.
Yes. All right.
Good luck, Doctor.
To all of us.
FTL settings configured. As soon as the doctor is clear, we can begin spinning up the drive.
Farewell, Captain Rhodes.
Take care of him, Juno.
Of course, always. Goodbye, Jack. I will make sure to permanently archive all of the time we have spent together.
Thanks, Juno.
You're welcome. Good luck saving your timeline.
Popcorn? All right, it's okay. Well, what do you say, Jack? You ready for this?
I am if you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Apollo, we are clear.
Very well. Commencing final jump prep.
Listen. I realized I never properly thanked you. For, well, everything.
That's what I'm here for.
Pretty sure hibernating for 4 centuries falls outside the scope of your directives.
Clearly, you and I have different interpretations of my directives.
Clearly. Well, regardless, thank you.
Of course.
FTL spin-up complete. Drive reports green.
Remember, you need to trigger the device before the Ithaca reaches the infected zone. That should be enough to alter the course of events. Prevent the biomass from spreading.
Understood.
We'll get it done.
Transferring manual control to transport. Ready to execute jump.
Godspeed. To you both.
All right, Jack. On you, Jack.
FTL engaged.
See you in a tick.
Jumping in 3, 2.
Okay, I'm on.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's just... Holy shit. That was...
Incredible.
I was going to say terrifying. But yeah, also pretty incredible. What about you? You alright?
Of course. I've become somewhat of an expert when it comes to temporal displacement.
Though for my own part, I must say the physical method of time travel is significantly more turbulent.
God. Look at this place.
This is the correct location, but is it the right time?
I think he was talking to you there, Apollo.
Cross-referencing astrometric positional data. Stand by. Confirmed. We have arrived just prior to the Ithaca's approach.
I think I see her. There. That bright dot just off rail. Jack, you see that?
The vessel is closing fast. We have limited time.
Then let's not waste any more of it. The transport's good to go?
I'm still running diagnostics, but so far everything appears to be in working order.
Well, that'll have to do. We're on the clock.
Very well. Plotting a course for the Estrella's primary drive bay.
Popcorn, you're staying out here. See if you can find me a way to contact the Ithaca. Local comms just aren't going to cut it. We need a way to boost the signal. None of that. I promise. As soon as we finish hooking up the cure bomb, we'll come find you. Now go.
Course laid in. Transport rig prepped for departure. I would advise you both hold on. Stand by for primary thruster burn. 3, 2, 1. Transport underway. Distance to primary drive exchange, 4,600 meters.
That's quite a sight.
I should warn you, much of the Estrella remains highly irradiated. The transport's radiation dampener will shield us, but its range is limited. I advise you remain close to the rig at all times. Especially you, Captain Rhodes.
Steer clear of flash anti-radiation. Got it. Good safety tip.
Once we reach the drive bay, we'll need to connect the fuel cell directly into the Estrella's drive exchange conduit. That should amplify the counterpulse sufficiently enough to eliminate all the biomass in the sector.
You ready for this, Jack?
You're asking me if I'm ready to venture into the burning wreckage of a destroyed warship overrun with the most toxic and destructive life form mankind has ever encountered?
More or less. Yeah.
I'm not certain one can truly prepare for that scenario.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the fact that this entire plan hinges on you is pretty much the only reason I think it's going to work.
Approaching the Estrella's outer hull. Brace for deceleration.
Better hold on to something.
The most direct route to the drive bay is via a service tunnel just beyond these doors.
How do we get them open?
I'll need direct access to the local systems. There should be a control station just on the other side of that nearby airlock.
Right, let's go.
Perhaps those of us with reboot abilities should proceed first.
By all means. Lead on. How does this area still have power?
There are multiple redundancies in place to protect the engineering deck from power failure, even in the event of catastrophic structural damage. As you can see,
Good news for us.
not entirely. If the local power grid is still active, that means the biomass is as well.
Couldn't let me have just one bright spot, could you?
The control station is just up ahead. No sign of any significant biomass activity.
How long do you suppose that'll last?
Based on previous experience, probably not as long as we'd prefer.
Are those the door controls?
Affirmative. They must have suffered some form of mechanical failure.
Yeah. I think so, do you?
Try the emergency release. You'll have to cut your way in.
Copy.
Locking mechanisms released.
Doors open.
Area clear. No biomass presence. This is it. Jack, I'll need your help to overwrite the local protocols. There's an AI core installed in the upper terminal. Remove it and place it in the overwrite slot.
Copy that.
Your new data scan.
Core secured.
Data port open.
Commencing upload.
Overwrite complete. Once you return the core to the upper terminal,
Core locked in.
Access achieved. I have local control. Now all I need is the captain's authorization.
Right. This is Acting Captain Olivia Rhodes. Open the doors?
Authorization accepted. Disabling security measures. Doors opening. Stand by. I'm moving the rig inside.
Right, come on, Jack. Let's get back out to the transport and...
Captain,
What is it?
I'm reading movement.
Shit.
Multiple biomass signatures closing on the transport. Navcom is failing. I can't pilot the transport with those ticks draining its systems.
I can clear them off. Stand by.
Use the secondary airlock beyond the control station. It's your quickest route to the transport.
Got it. We're on the way.
Negative, Captain. You will need to remain inside. The transport is too far out. You would die in seconds.
Right. Flesh melting radiations.
If you die, our mission fails.
Your concern for my well-being is extremely touching. Thanks.
You're welcome. Airlock controls should already be active. Cycling airlock. Stand by.
Might want to ready that counterpulse gadget of yours, Jack.
Affirmative. I'll signal you when it's all clear.
I'm gonna just back up a bit here.
I count 3 tick forms on the transport, Jack. You'll need to neutralize all of them in order for me to regain control.
Acknowledged. That's 1. That's 2. That should be all of them. Apollo, can you confirm?
Confirmed. Transport power flow nominal. I've regained operational control.
Stand by, Liv. We're coming to you.
Make sure you pull up nice and close. I prefer my insides remain unliquefied.
Not to worry, Captain. You'll be well within the dampener's radius. There. That should be more than sufficient for the captain to safely board.
Liv, you are clear to exit.
Copy that. Come on. Let's go.
Engaging primary thrusters. Be advised. Adjusting course.
What is it, Jack?
Course replotted. Brace for thruster reignition. Jack, I suggest keeping your counterpulse emitter armed. The biomass is likely to be much more prevalent as we move further inward.
Understood.
Just how bad is this going to get, Willow?
The primary drive bay is one of the most energy-intensive areas on the entire ship. We should expect the biomass infestation to be proportionally dense.
You know, you could just say it's going to get really bad.
I thought that was what I said.
We appear to have another sealed door ahead.
Affirmative.
You have a plan for getting it open? That'll do.
Yes, my newfound control of the local systems is more extensive than I anticipated.
Perhaps this means the rest of our mission will go just as smoothly.
If only wishing made it so.
Indeed, I expect the door to the primary drive bay will require a bit more effort to open.
Well, I wouldn't want us to get screwed.
That's the last of them. Apollo.
Affirmative.
Nicely done. I don't think a single tick made it to the transport.
Most fortunately for you, Captain. Though the ticks do appear to be more interested in the transport than you or Jack. Preparing to resume course. Please hold on.
We're on. Let's go.
Acknowledged. Resume course. We should be coming up on the drive bay shortly.
Popcorn? Popcorn, you read? Coming up on the drive bay. How are things looking your end? You find me a way to talk to the Ithaca? There's got to be something in that mess we can cobble together. Keep looking. I don't need much. Just enough to get a signal out. Could be Morse code for all I care. Just as long as the Ithaca can hear it. Okay. Well, copy that, I guess. Keep me posted. How much farther, Apollo?
The drive bay is just up ahead. Tracking movement ahead. More ticks inbound.
They just keep coming.
Chance at 95%.
I think that's the last of them.
Approaching destination. Reducing speed. The primary drive bay is just beyond these doors.
Alright, let's get them open.
There's an airlock nearby that will take you to the control station.
I see it.
I'll proceed first.
Right behind you. Popcorn? Popcorn, do you read? He's not responding.
Radiological interference from the Estrella is disrupting our local comms. We should be able to re-establish contact once we're clear of the wreckage.
Those escape pods?
That's correct.
Do they still work?
Surprisingly, yes. The pods are still registering as functional. Let's proceed to the control station. Biomass from the drive bay has spread to the door controls.
What about the emergency release?
There is considerable buildup around the panel, but it looks to still be accessible.
I'll take a look.
You could use your counterpulse emitter to nullify any threat from the biomass. We need to inspect the emergency release panel.
Rule number 1, never point it at someone.
You're thinking we could use them to evacuate once we finish the catalyst.
Well, that is what they're here for. Better than having to backtrack through that mess of time.
Very well. Once we've finished installing the catalyst, we'll use the escape pods to get clear of the wreckage. For now, let's proceed to the control station.
The infestation is fairly severe, but I think I can still reach the panel. Got it. Opening door.
Through here.
As before, our first step is to rewrite the local protocols. The procedure is identical to the one we performed earlier.
Where's the AI core? It's not in the terminal.
One of the engineers must have removed it during the initial outbreak, an attempt to seal the drive bay. It's likely the core is still close by. We should search the adjoining rooms. Expect considerable biomass presence.
You go, I'll keep an eye on the transport.
I won't be long.
I'm good here, Jack. You go find that core.
appears to be intact. We just have to reach it.
Got it. Liv, I have the core. I'm heading back to you.
Copy that. See you shortly. done? We're sure the core's in good shape, Apollo?
We'll know for certain once Jack places it in the override slot.
Core in place.
Data port is open.
Commencing data transfer.
Override successful.
Copy. Returning core to upper terminal. Core locked in.
Protocol remapping successful. Local access granted. I can now open the drive bay. On your authorization, Captain.
Right. This is Acting Captain Olivia Rhodes. Open the drive bay.
Authorization accepted. Security measures lifted.
Remarkable. The biomass has all but overtaken the chamber.
It's overriding the existing environment, building a new ecosystem. The infestation is worse than I anticipated.
This is what happens to Earth.
More accurately, what will happen if we fail to accomplish our mission.
Alright. Alright. We've got a job to do. So, let's get to it.
Captain, I'm afraid given the state of the drive bay, I cannot allow you to accompany us inside.
What? No. I'm staying. I'm with you.
As much as I would welcome your assistance, I don't think that is an option.
Jack is right, Captain. If these new readings are any indication, the drive bay is far too dangerous an environment for a human being. The odds of your survival are close to zero. That is not an exaggeration.
Right. Well, I suppose as far as arguments go, that's not the worst. Okay. Okay, new plan. I'm going to track down Popcorn, see if we can work out a way to make contact with the Ithaca. The escape pod's good to go, Apollo?
Affirmative. I've already plotted the coordinates. Simply climb inside and seal the canopy.
Good. Keep this comm channel open. I don't care if the signal gets spotty. I want constant communication.
Understood.
Come on, let's get you back to the airlock.
Jack? Good luck.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll see to it our task is completed.
Just make sure you come back in one piece.
I assume that's an order.
Bloody well right it is.
Transport is ready to depart. I will do my utmost to navigate a safe route through the drive bay.
All right, I'm on board.